Una in più, una in meno. Questa canzone più bella.
Scratch was closing in, gaining control. I couldn't let him escape the dark place. I had to keep him from Alice.
Con 3 proiettili. O teniamo lontano da Alice con 3 proiettili. Ma va. Che fastidio mi dai, oh. Stai fuso. Stai totalmente scoppiato. Con 3 proiettili, a normale. Tiè, 2 colpi di coso. Boh, dove vado? E i coriandoli gli tiro. Allora, 2 colpi di coso, 3 di pistola e 4 di fucile, a normale. Sto mo fa difficile sto gioco. Un quadro. Ho finito l'albergo, 10 minuti.
I needed to get inside to the manuscript.
Ma che cosa dici 144? È impossibile. Guarda che si vede bene, vedi, quando lo vede Ciocià, eh. Pure quando lo rivedo io dal telefono, qualità normale. È imposta. Guarda che c'è l'automatica, qualità automatica su YouTube, 100%. Metti alta. Ma quanto lagga sto testo? Effetto Ghost. Ecco perché non ha vinto il Godi. Eh, perché lagga? Ma la smetti, stai cosa? Ti sei persa che te sei solo un deficiente. Brutto questo. Ma. Stai cosa, ti fai schizzetti? Boh, ma che sta a fa questo? Beh? Tu con ciccia mia se sparisco. Guarda che. Che non riesco a leggere perché leggo i commenti tuoi, mi distraggo, ma devo stare qui per proteggere di te. È il mio telefono, penso che direzione che abbia un minimo di buon gusto. So bene quanto al. Direzione che abbia un minimo di buon gusto. So bene quanto alla avrebbe odiato gli adattamenti che stravolgono la sua visione. Ero messo delle cose. Ok. Allora ragazzi, stiamo portando online il vero Goti di quest'anno. Il vero Goti di quest'anno, non quella cagata de Baldur, ok?
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in, even after he moved out west.
Boh.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
giuro sì, gli stacco la testa a graffio. Apro comunque come lo apro.
One morning, soar past my bedroom window.
Cambia spacciatore.
It was a balloon of some cartoon
Ah,
animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Che non si capisce questi messaggi se li ha lasciati la Ciocià davvero nel mondo reale o sono una finzione di sta realtà. Non si capisce.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
Miglior finale della storia dei videogiochi?
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows.
Ha capito tutto, la Ciocià.
Dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Aspetta che mi sono perso una parte di casa prima di attivare sto demone. Sto pazzo.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
Tutto qua, vabbè. E andiamo. Fatelo. Show me the Herald of Darkness, the Hero of Light. Te lo vedete? E niente, siamo arrivati al dunque. Carino! Twin Peaks? Musica e scena alla Twin Peaks? Regia alla Twin Peaks? Guarda che stiamo a parlare. Baldur's Gate, se la sogna una cosa del genere.
A full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in. Try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Miglior interpretazione? Ma sì, ma diamo il premio allo spucione di Baldur's Gate. Ma dai. Lives forever. Vabbè, questa già sentita però.
Scratch stopped me before I could finish my edits to the manuscript. The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Sai, stessi effetti di coso. Delle Twin Peaks, veramente. Eppure ho fatto, cioè, un capitolo per uno, alternato, cioè, ero rimasto così indietro con Quake. Tutti sti capitoli, vabbè. Cavoloro che hanno fatto live agli awards dei giochi con questo qua pure. Scazzottata finale.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our Night Springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say. Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
Che è intero. L'immagine... Sarebbe buono che non c'ho munizioni. Ve lo dico subito, date una rilassata.
Alan Wake.
You're stuck in a loop, gli ha detto. Sei intrappato in un loop.
Hurry, Tom. Here is the light at the end of the tunnel. If you come in last, you won't be happy.
Wake.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta onwards at the granny in this room. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, planned is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget the Mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took.
Light Pictures.
They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
È troppo chiedere delle munizioni, che cazzarola.
Alan, wake.
Ah, così proprio. Ma non mi è stata più munizioni, niente, cioè proprio zero. Vabbè.
To get to Parliament Tower, I needed to find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
Inside this messy maze of blood trails I was chasing the cult through, I ran into the filmmaker, Thomas Zane, an esoteric bohemian with a hard-on for acts of cruelty performed in the name of occult nonsense. A director wants to control every aspect of the world in their films. Is a cult leader any different? Was Zane just another alias for Scratch? There was a rumor that Wake and Zane had been working on something together. I was going to get the truth out of Zane with whatever means necessary.
Zane's room, 665, was upstairs. The elevator would take me there.
Male male. C'ho un'ansia per sti colpi che non c'ho, ste munizioni mancanti. Sto a morire. Mar de pancia. Boh, vabbè.
Something told me Zane wouldn't be happy to see me this time.
Matrix.
I'm in control now. The second you try anything, I will shoot you in the head. Scratch wrote return, not me. You're a fucking liar.
You've given up. You stopped writing. You said it was too dangerous, that we didn't deserve to get out. And then he showed up. Scratch. He promised to write. To get me the hell out of here. He was magnificent. A visionary. I mean, it was art.
Cioè sto qua ha fatto 4 personaggi e ne ha detto migliore interpretazione.
It took return and left me behind.
It's still here, and so is he.
I know I fucked up. But you can still catch him before he gets out, before he gets to your wife. When you get to him, don't hesitate. Kill the bastard for what he did to us. There's a murder site in my cinema where my film Nightless Night is playing.
I told you not to try anything!
Gioco adatto per gli epilettici questo.
I had to find the movie theater Poet Cinema. The next murder site was there. Zane had created the film in tandem with Return to escape the dark place.
And cut! Oh. Now that is drama.
The fuck? I had a million questions about Zane, but I had more pressing concerns.
Devo dire che stavolta non capisco neanch'io, è vero. Il maestro ha fallito. Non ho tutti i pezzi del puzzle ancora a disposizione. Abbi pazienza e forse ne usciremo fuori.
I could see the searchlight beams of the movie theater on the other
Had
side.
I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Vi ringrazio per la vostra attenzione, ma non c'ho armi, quindi... Ma è che... Ok. Tanto raro. Vabbè.
Hey, Tim. New map, huh?
Yep. Like, I've never been to New York, but I can tell you that this ain't it.
I heard you humming again.
Yeah, I can't get this song out of my head. It's a real earworm. I hear it in my dreams.
I know that song you keep humming. It's the theme from Night Springs.
That old sci-fi show?
Sci-fi horror anthology. I used to write for a long time ago.
Like, it sounds a bit nuts, but I think the song is connected to Door. Or it's my subconscious telling me that this is all pretty out there.
Una donna dei capelli rossi. Che carina. Control. No, no. Non permette mai più.
The theater appeared to be closed. Maybe the ticket could still get me in. The cinema lobby was a gateway to other realities on the silver screen. I could set a scene here.
Cold Case Casey. Final Case. Non devo ridere. Hard Casey. Final Casey. Troppo ridere. Oh, mamma mia, meno male. Come inventario pieno. Ma come ti permetti di inventario pieno? Vabbè. Tipo lungo, tipo difficile, tipo un... Sì, vabbè, sì. Va bene, va bene.
A new draft of the story. One that...
Meno male.
How do you run from an idea, from a thought, from a story that lives in your head? You can't escape your fears. You carry your monsters with you. The devil runs back, it's in you. You're running right back to it. A loop. I have to stop. Stop running. Stop writing. I won't write another word. It's too dangerous. Only horror comes out of it. People get hurt. I will let the currents of this ocean wash me away. But what if I forget why I stopped? What if I forget I stopped at all? That is fucked up. If that happens, I'll start writing again.
Did I stop writing at some point? I can't stop. There's too much at stake.
Perché non ho trovato Cult of the World. Non ho trovato il coso esteso per lui. C'ho veramente poco spazio. Beh. Va a capire. Guarda caso come dà roba. Ah, fra, ma per caso te ti chiami Thomas Zane?
I felt like I'd been on this case looking for the cult of the word for a lifetime or more. The only case I'd ever been on. They would surface from the dark with their depraved acts of violence and fade back into the night, leaving behind bloody crime scenes and clues heavy with obscure meanings that led nowhere.
Attimo,
Arriving at the scene,
riposino.
I felt a monumental, terrifying revelation trembling before me, ready to open its jaws and swallow me whole.
This place had significance to the cult. There was something to use there.
Ah, fra, ma per caso te ti chiami Scratch? Dimmi se ti chiami Scratch. Allora non possiamo più essere amici, scusa, non...
I was missing something.
Vabbè, devo cambiare lo scenario, dai. E... vabbè, fine esperienza. Si salva. E la Macarena. Tandaradaradaradarada. Ah, fra, ma te sei una flashbang?
needed a new draft of the story. One that would get me ahead of Scratch.
Ventun'ore. 21 ore! Ok,